Hello, this is aerogel. Aerogel is a solid that is formed mostly of air. The way this is done is because you take a gel-like substance, you heat or add enough pressure to the liquid inside till it reaches a supercritical state, and then it gets merged with the air. So what happens is the air fills up all of where the liquid used to be, leaving you with just the solid structure of the gel. Now, you might be asking, why is this important? Or what effect does this have? Well, one, it makes the object really light. So it's lightweight, and it has a lot of pockets of air in it. As you can see here, this is what it looks like on a very small scale. Now, the scale of this is enough, so the air particles were trapped inside all of these little caves, unable to really move up a lot, which makes it a great insulator. As you can see, this was 3 minutes in, and there was an open flame and it did not melt the chocolate rabbit on top, proving to you the power aerogel has to keep things cool. Because, going back to the previous one, all these little air pockets deny the hot air the ability to travel upwards. So, although this thing is mostly air, it provides a lot more insulation than air normally would. And, on the left, it had glass, and there was a button on top of the glass, which, as you can see, is not there because most of it was melted by ahead of this time actually. Now, some great uses for aerogel are things like NASA space shuttles they use aerogel to trap particles from space, mostly comets. Because what happens is when it hits the aerogel, it will form these crystals. Because it gets trapped in the aerogel, like the air normally would be, but instead it gets replaced by all these crystals. The other forms this is used in is insulation, because again, really good for stopping heat travel. Also clothing, very good for stopping heat travel. And also very lightweight, which is why the people are saying this will revolutionize planes, because lightweight makes it a lot cheaper, and it's really good insulation. And plus, planes all the time are trying to lower their costs by a lot. They were all saying buildings, tall structures in colder places would be great to have this in. As well as they have made a lot more durable ones, because usually aerogel is a pretty fragile resource, because again, mostly air. But there are different types that people are making, so it's more solid and dense. Some you can even put cars on top of it. Unfortunately, they don't look like this because it's a lot more solid. But this is a way aerogel can revolutionize, or basically make these are ways that aerogel can help us in the future. The only issue currently is that it's not easily able to be mass produced, and the fact is pretty fragile. And that concludes our presentation.